Sorry I'm late. I had to do something and get situated, but here I am. Guys, I am sitting outside. It is 65 degrees on New Year's Day. 65 degrees. And I think it's supposed to be a high of 70. It's a little bit cool wind. So you can tell like tonight's going to be cold, but it's a lovely day to sit outside and enjoy New Year's Day. I'm going to my girlfriend's later. Um, we're going to make some things. So, yeah, nothing too exciting. Pretty relaxing. I'd planned on not doing anything. I was going to have like a lazy braless day. But my girlfriend and her sister want to do something. So I'm like, heck yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. But I got a couple hours to kill. So I thought, hey, let's smoke. Let's discuss our hangovers and barbecue sandwiches. I am not hungover because I did not really get toe up. I really didn't get tore up. The cops were out. We were at the casino. That's really ended up where we stayed most of the night. And I don't know. I just didn't drink a lot, which is fine. New Year's Eve probably isn't the best night to just be getting wasted while you're out. So there you go. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But I did have a lot of good weed. Rambo, where you been, dude? You don't drink or use drugs. Dude, you're missing out. Hi, Wes. Hi, howdy doody. I'm not really a drinker anymore. I when I do drink, it does not make me feel that great. I mean, of course, at the time, it's all right. But like last week, I bought these Jack Daniel. They're kind of like wine coolers, and they tasted so good. And they were going down way too easy. And then at a certain point, I was like, oh my God, I'm dizzy and I'm going to throw up. I'm like, I don't like them anymore. I just can't. I just can't drink like I used to. But I sure as hell can smoke like I used to, and like I still do, and like I probably always will. I didn't show no boobies last night. I'm saving that for a special occasion. I slept for a little bit. I woke up for a little bit. And then I went back to sleep, and I slept hard. I did get some good fucking sleep. I think I slept till about 11. I don't smoke anything but barbecue. Do you have a smoker? Do you actually have a smoker you use? I think we're going to be making a lot of good food and stuff today. We're going to smoke and eat and be merry. My friend doesn't really drink either, so there won't be any drinking done today. Hell yeah. He's like, of course I got a smoker, girl. One time when me and the boy's dad was married, he won this really fancy smoker through his work. I can't remember if it was a Christmas thing or what it was, but he ended up giving that smoker to his dad because we would spend so much time out at his lake cabin. So it was like, we need a smoker out here. And I don't know whatever happened to the smoker. His dad's no longer with us. No real Southern man will be caught dead without a smoker. You know what I could go for? One of my favorite things, and it's so simple, is grilled corn. I love grilled corn so much. Grilled veggies, period. I mean, I know we all like our burgers and meats, whatever, but some good grilled veggies just hit right. You know what I'm saying? Also, my friend's husband makes these twice baked potatoes on the grill for us every now and then. Oh my God, they're so good. Ooh, but he has a smoker and a grill, and he does a he every now and then he does a smoked meatloaf. Smoked meatloaf, that might be something you can try if you've never done it. It's pretty good. I don't have a smoker. I have a friend from high school who has one of those. Is it called a Traeger? Something like that. But anyways, that is all he shows on his TikTok is the meats and stuff that he's making, and it always looks good. You cooked steaks during the heat wave last week. No, wasn't that crazy? It was 86 degrees here. How warm did it get there? It was 86 on fucking Christmas Day. I was sweating. And we always have a tradition of wearing our Christmas pajamas on Christmas Day that we get the day before. And of course, like mine was like the warmest, fuzziest set of pajamas. So I'm like dying of sweating so bad. Yeah, it was 86 degrees here. I never looked to see if they were saying we might break our record high, but I never looked to see if we actually did or not. I don't think I remember a warmer Christmas here. I mean, we've definitely gotten in the 70s before, but I mean, if you think about it, we were close to 90 degrees if you round up. It's snowing there. Boo. You want to know what it is here? It's kind of actually overcast, but it's 65. Don't hate me. It's 65 degrees. I do recommend, you know, if you have a rough time in the winters and you can't tolerate it, just move on down here and, to give you a break. You know what I noticed was it woke up some houseflies. Earlier, I got in my car and there was a fly in there. And I was like, what the fuck did you come from? You been hibernating in here? We've had snow in April. One time, my cousin, he got married to this lady, girl, person. I wouldn't call her a lady, but they got married in April. And this was like mid April. Usually it's warm. And we got the biggest fucking snowstorm. It was so bizarre. And later down the road, when things went bad with him, I was like, man, we should have known that snowstorm was an omen. It made the whole day really difficult. Just saying. But it was bizarre. And it was like the fluffiest snowflakes you've ever seen. Like, it was just not even typical snow for us. I remember when we lived up in North Dakota, though, like, it was not uncommon to get snow in April. And then there was one year, because I was only there like 4 years. One year I was there, it snowed in May. Like, fuck this place. Fuck it. Fuck your snow. Fuck your snow plows. Fuck your snow tires. I want to go home. I could not believe that it was snowing in May. And then even in June, like, it didn't really feel like summer until July and August there. And then that was it. September starts getting cold again. The Canadian geese start flying south. I do think one of the coolest things, though, was I think it was like September, October, around about in there, you would start seeing the northern lights. I feel so lucky that I got to actually see it in person. I mean, I could stand out on my back porch and watch it. So cool. The South is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Yeah, with the weather, that's for sure. I mean, we were in the 20s. Like, we hit 86, then we were in the 20s. Now we're back to 65. It's fucked. Somebody the other day was like, "What is with your Texas?" I think they were visiting somebody here. I don't know. I've lived here my whole life, and pretty much, and I can't explain it. It's weird, but it is a gorgeous day. I'm gonna sit outside as much as possible today. We'll probably be sitting on the porch at my friend's. She's the one that lives out in the country, and her husband put like a temporary cover. I don't even know how to, but around their porch, so it's enclosed so that we can sit out there and smoke and not freeze our butts off. Because I mean, it's 65 right now, but when the sun goes down, it will be cold, and it'll go down in just a couple hours, a few hours. It was 80 degrees at your mother-in-law's. Yeah, it was nuts, man. And then Sunday afternoon, it blew in, and it was just windy as fuck. There was debris blowing around. It was loud, and that blew in whatever cold front got us into the 20s. Like 2 days later, it's in the 20s. But don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining because, you know, how can I complain? I'm sitting outside in the winter time right now in a basic jacket. It's nothing. I don't have, I'm just wearing my house shoes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not bundled up. It's great. January 1st. This is how I'm starting 2026. 65 degrees, sitting outside, smoking a joint. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. See, 50s isn't too bad, you know. Poor Wes is over there getting a bunch of snow. Fuck that shit. The last year I lived up north, it was like God was telling me, go home, girl. Go back to Texas. Because, I mean, they had a random blizzard or two while I lived there, but the last year we were there was like blizzard winter. There were 3 different really bad blizzards. It shut down the town and the kids couldn't go to school. That's how it was a lot. I mean, we had to dig our way out of our houses, and it was bad. Let's have a smoke, King Chow Chow. Cheers to you. Yeah. Here comes somebody walking up the damn sidewalk. Don't you just mind your own business, too. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Give me my privacy. Hopefully they won't. I'm gonna be real quiet right now. Hey, I'm about to say something that may be irritating, and it's gonna make me sound real bitchy. Don't force me into having to talk to you. This bothered me at the casino last night. I am sitting there smoking a cigarette, pushing buttons in high concentration of my slot machine, and some dude wants to come sit down and start having a conversation. Do you not see I'm in the middle of my gambling addiction right now? Get away, sir. And it was nothing, like being hit on or anything. I mean, I guess. But I don't want to talk to you. I'm trying to win millions. Millions. And this person I was doing my best to not make eye contact. I'm looking at my phone. I'm enthralled. You are feet away, way far away from me, and you are going to speak. Just keep walking. I am stoned. I don't want to do it. I don't know if y'all ever been at the casino, though. You're in the midst of the jackpot winning time, trying to, and somebody wants to sit down and talk. Oh, you've been winning? Well, I don't know. You just totally broke my streak of luck by talking to me and shutting off the brainwaves to this game right now. Thank you. If I'm pushing buttons, you leave me alone. David, Happy New Year, David. The fucking casino was so fun though last night because it was just like a big party. I mean, obviously people were gambling a lot because almost every machine was taken. But they shot off confetti at midnight. They were handing out little all the girls got these little crown things, and all the dudes had these little top hat looking things, and it was fun. As far as I know, there were no major accidents on that road. Nothing bad happened. It sounds like everybody good. The good thing about that place too is they have a hotel, so hopefully people, if they did too much, they stayed. But it was good. It was very good. And just so you know, if you ever find me at the casino, do not talk to me while I'm pushing buttons. Okay, I really don't like it. You can come sit next to me and you can look at your own machine and worry about what you're doing. Don't be all up in my business. Even in real life, like, I'm definitely giving the vibe, don't fuck with me, dude. Please don't. But they still do. Okay, and then this is what freaks me out, is that the guy that had said something walking by is now coming back by. Just go on. I don't need you giving me the creeps right now. I'm about to have to turn around. No, it's not. I felt like it was sneaking up behind me. Go away. Ohio State messed up all my parlays yesterday. Well, fucking up. Ooh, it's probably windy in the microphone. I'm sorry if it is. The wind picked up a little bit. had to go pick my daughter up from a party. Oh, well, good though. At least she can call you and you're there, and she doesn't have to figure out another way. It's good when you can call your dad. Dads fix it, you know. I miss my dad so much. He was a fixer. He wanted to fix it. I mean, even when he was like really not well, the last year of his life, he's still like, so when is the last time you had your oil changed? Have you checked your tires lately? Like, he was always asking me questions about my car. It just certain things he would ask me. I'm like, Dad, I'm 40. I got it handled, dude. But dads are awesome. These are just questions that your mother is not asking you. You know what I mean? Your mother is not asking you, have you had your tires checked lately? Or, you know what I mean? Just, it's like, here, I got you a new air freshener for your car. Oh, thank you. Oh, she was in another city, too. You know, too, that before she called you, she was like, oh, God, I'm going to wake my dad up. If you're awake, if you're normally asleep at that time. Either way, she probably didn't know. And I'm assuming she's fairly young, so she was probably so nervous. Hopefully not, but it is nice. Hey, some people don't have a good dad, and I was blessed. He was a good dude. He was such a goof. He was very silly. He was one of those people that never met a stranger. Like, we couldn't go anywhere. Either he would run into somebody he knew, or he would make best friends with somebody while he was there. Very outgoing person. Honor. Yeah, I'm going live just because I can. I went live yesterday. I planned on going live longer for a pre-party, but then I couldn't. So I ended it really short. Last night I went live just to be like, hey, Happy New Year, woo! And then today I wanted to check in and say, hey, how are y'all feeling? Did you get liquored up and you are all shaky and feeling like you need a Gatorade real bad? Just because I hadn't really been going live, and I think I go through like a cycle of feeling like doing it and not. So I'm on the upswing right now. Somebody gave me the energy to do it. No, I'm not lonely. I get to be with people in real life. I miss my friends on here. Maybe that, if I'm lonely for my YouTube friends. Well, you watch and you learn. Just kidding. Yeah, Hunter just wants to show me his nipples. Yeah, the wind is trying to be windy. It wasn't like that when I first got out here, but Wiggy, I was just thinking about you. Were you tipsy last night during your live stream? I love you and Happy New Year. And I'm glad you went live for that moment last night. That was good. She is not taking no shit, that Wingy. She's getting that Texan attitude bleeding in to her psyche, and I am here for it. I knew you were tipsy, and I wanted to say something in the chat, but I didn't want to embarrass you. Like, this girl, she's had some wine or something. She had her a little cocktail. Girl, there's a bee trying to get at me right now. Go away, bee. You little tiny bee. Go. A honeybee. Well, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you imbibed. It was fun. I couldn't comment a lot because of what I was doing, but you were with me right at 11:59. Confetti went off. It was so cool. I didn't know they were going to do that. Oh, she works at an animal shelter. That's awesome. That's cool. I hope you have a great New Year's with your mommy and your daddy. And y'all eat some good food. Hopefully you weren't feeling too funky when you woke up this morning. She was playing some good tunes. I mean, Bon Jovi was playing some good tunes. Yes, May 2026. I was just saying this last night. I've seen a lot of people and heard a lot of people be like, 2025 sucked. 2025 was this. And I'm like, for whatever reason, and it was bad for you, hopefully 2026 brings you more cheer and good times and good people into your life. I feel like a lot of my year was bad. A lot of it was bad. You know, not just a YouTube thing or a relationship thing. I just had a lot of weird shit happen in my life. So I'm hoping now that all of that is done and I will be on the upswing this year. Last year was a weird fucking year, man. But I say if it's starting out this nice, spending it with friends and having a toke, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Anyway, I got my little Dr. Pepper here. I'll take a sip. Actually, it's not Dr. Pepper. It's Diet Dr. Pepper. Okay. I don't know. I have to help myself before anybody else can help me. Gonna go take Mom a plate of food after we make food today. She messaged me this morning and I was telling her what we're planning on doing, and she's like, can you share some of them black-eyed peas? I said, of course. Of course. She didn't get out and get any this year. That's how I know, like, Mom's arm, the problem she's having with it and stuff, it's really because she cooks. She makes food. She lives by herself. And she don't care. She'll make a whole big pot of beans, like she's still cooking for her family. And she's not doing that anymore. I think this is probably the first year I've ever known of her to not make black eyed peas on New Year's. I really need to know. I need to Google why black eyed peas become a thing. Why is that a deal? Where did that originate from? Black eyed peas and cabbage. Trisha G says you breathe in the good and you toot out the bad. It's like, yeah, you're eating all this stuff. All you're going to be doing on January 2nd is taking lots of dumps. But that's the good. You're cleansing. It's a cleansing process, maybe. Cleansing the body of all things not good. Oh, excuse me. I popped into Old Noodles live stream a while ago, and they're in there watching some woman on the steps of some building ranting and raving and go take a fucking walk in the woods, dude. Suck. Who else did I pop? Oh, I went into Muds. The camera's just on a stack of beers. I'm like, yeah, you did party like it's 1999. I didn't check out the. Oh, I popped in. Where else did I pop in? I can't remember. I'm sure there's a lot of aftermaths on live streams and stuff, but I just didn't really look. I'm sure a good time was had by all. I hope so, anyway. I hope everybody spent the New Year's Eve feeling ready for the new year and having a good old time, feeling no pain. Ooh, a hot pink van just went by. Hot pink. Interesting. I want a hot pink van. That was like a Barbie mom car. Yeah, that wind is getting up a little bit. I don't need that. I'm about done with this joint though. I'm about halfway down and it's enough. Because I still have to get things and do things. I got to get things and do things. Yeah, you better go run around the block. That's what my dad used to always say. I'm bored. Or whatever. He said, well, just go run around the block. That's all you need to do. I never did it either. Every time, I never and ever did I ever say, you know what? That's good advice. I'm going to go run around the block real quick. The sirens are going off. I'm trying to think if there was anything crazy I saw at the casino. The last weird, cracky encounter I had there, it's been a while back, but I'm sitting there playing and I was hitting on, it's always when you're hitting on a machine is when you have some crack-a-lacking person come up and try to sell you something or ask for money or whatever it is, a cigarette. I will never bum a cigarette off somebody in the casino. Absolutely not. That is a loser move. Okay? If you got the money to come into the fucking casino and blow, then go buy a goddamn pack of cigarettes. You know what I mean? It really is a pet peeve of mine to be at the casino and somebody's trying to bum cigarettes. That is weird. And I would never. But also, I'm a smoker, so I'm not going to be there without the cigarettes. You know what I mean? But, anyways, I was sitting at a machine and I was winning and I was doing pretty good. And one of the workers came up to me and said, "Hey, that lady over there wants to ask if she can have one of your cigarettes." And I turned and I was like, "Huh?" And I looked kind of around the worker lady, and here's this woman several like banks of machines away, peering around at me. I mean, it freaked me out. Is this person peering around machines watching me? God damn. I said, sorry, I'm almost out and I don't have another pack. No, you're not doing that. It's just weird. Be bumming things off people at the casino. You need to go home and get a second job. Is what you need to do if you're doing that. That is the one thing about the casinos by where we live is they used to be real bad about that, and they've cleaned them out. COVID helped like flush out those casinos because I mean they weren't really like now they're fun to go to and it's kind of way more classy feeling and you know it's people there that are actually gambling and having a good time and partying. I mean, if the only person I've ever bummed a cigarette from is like my best friend, because I'm over her house and I went through all my cigarettes way too fast, and vice versa. That's different. I am not going up to a stranger and bumming a cigarette. I'm just not doing that. I am way too embarrassed to do that, for one thing. I'd be so embarrassed to have to do that. Um, well, my beer ain't cold, but my weed is green. I just feel like I think what it is, you know what it is. It's people that don't really smoke too are the ones that are going to be bumming. But then it is people that are out there cracking out that are bumming because they've either blown all their money and can't get home. I've had people ask me for rides I've left a casino one time and this dude asked me for a ride. You must be high. No, no man is coming up to me in public asking me for something. It is just you're not doing it's scary. It's scary. So I was talking to somebody one time, one of the security guards, about all that and how it used to be. And she said, yeah, she was agreeing. Like COVID really cleaned up the casinos out there. And they really changed their ways. What I imagine too is they probably got some kind of new management. Somebody switched hands that actually gave a fuck about people's safety out there. Come on, Mels, look. Let's hear about you. That's why we tuned in. Well, what do you want to know about me? I'm not very exciting. You don't want to hear about the casinos? You don't want to hear me bitch about the crackers at the casinos? You are clueless? Happy New Year, Foxman and Gypsy. If you're still in here, Gypsy, love you long time. Hope you have a brilliant holiday. I know y'all got lots of fucking snow up there. Okay, and for us Southerners, it is just a trip to see that. I can't even. Like, I ain't going nowheres. Nowheres. Well, for one thing, though, up there, they know how to handle it. They can drive on it. Da, da, da. Not here. The people are just all over the road. The poor ambulance service is probably, they just can't handle that kind of shit. Happy New Year, Pennywise. Is that, I need to go to my YouTube and check this account out real quick. I'm nosy. Do, do, do. Is this a real Pennywise? Because I am sub to your channel and you have a lot of sub. I mean, you don't really even have content, but maybe you took it down. Hmm. What kind of guys do you like? Oh, Honor, thank you. Well, Pennywise, I hope you're doing good. And Pennywise, it was 86 degrees here on Christmas Day. So our friend Jasmine Star, I think she said her there. I'm sure y'all are kind of in similar area. Anyway, I think she said they were in like 80 for Christmas. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying your new year and the weather. The thing about our weather though is very up and down right now. I mean, it went from 86 to 20 something to now 65. But back to best tennis players question. My cigarette won't stay lit. Probably because I'm running my mouth. You're in the 40s last night. That's got to feel really cold for Florida, I would imagine. Really, really cold. um, I think the most important thing to me in a man personality or whatever is being funny. You know, not being a stuck up prick that can't laugh at themselves. You know, they don't take themselves too seriously and they're just have a more of a dry sense of humor. You know, I don't want no goofy, you know, it's always fart and poop jokes. Although those can be funny too, but you know what I mean? Funny is very important. And I'm sure that's like, oh, that's a typical, but I do mean that because I don't find a lot of things funny. So I need somebody that's funny, funny. Clowns are people too. Free the clowns. I've never had the fear of clowns. Even when I see like what's supposed to be a scary clown, it doesn't seem scary to me because I'm like, that's a fucking clown. They're funny. But I didn't have anything ever traumatizing behind a clown. My friend's sister hates clowns. Terrified. Terrified of clowns. Each one of them girls, my friend and her two sisters, have deep phobias of stuff that, you know what I mean? Like, my friend's is spiders, her sister's is clowns, and the other sister is birds. Freaked the fuck out by birds, which is terrible. A terrible thing to be scared of because birds are everywhere here. The birds, the birds. I'm scared of rodent-like creatures in general, but like small mice are really do freak me out more than any other thing. And my son, his girlfriend, has a pet rat. Actually, she has two pet rats. Two. And I was giving him a hard time the other day. I'm like, does she make you hold them? And he's like, well, she definitely has tried to get me to hold him, but I won't do it. You're too scared to hold her pet rat. I bet she laughs. But I just like, I can't go over to ever see her pet rats. It'll freak me out. Pet rats. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants, I mean, well, she does, but not me. Ever. But the most scared I've ever been is the brown furry mice. Oh, God. Just the thought of it. Cannot. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. And the little tiny field mice, no. They will get in your house. If you live near the country, in the country, around here, you got to get an outside cat. It's essential. What is my favorite song of all time? Gosh, that is a hard one because so many songs. You know what? Gosh, dude. One of my favorite sad songs of all time is River of Deceit. That's a sad song, though. um, I like so many songs. Oof. I can tell you what my favorite movie is, and it's very much a chick flick. It's a comfort movie for me, and that is Fried Green Tomatoes. It's a lesbian movie, I know. Just whatever. It makes me feel cozy when I watch it because I've seen it so many times. Also, Little Women. Very much girly shit. You use it in your next video? The guy walking again. River of Deceit by Mad Season. It's a very it's a sad song. If you're wanting something upbeat, don't do that. You're a punk, Pennywise. Wouldn't talk like that in chat. I never knew Pennywise. Pennywise kind of, the real Pennywise left, kind of stopped doing stuff around this time I joined the internet. Not the internet. When I started going to Boyd stuff. Honor thinks you're a fake. I feel like it might be he has over 200 subs, and there's a reason I was already subbed to that channel. I tend to believe it. Y'all hear the morning dove? Mm, 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 mm. I haven't seen Jenny in a long time. I don't really probably go anywhere that she would be hanging though. Is she still with him? Is she still with Whiskey? I seen him on TikTok. He was real drunk. I knew of Wog before I even started watching Boy People because he would go into Negs. He would go into Negs channel. They're separated. Well, I'm not going to say anything. I don't know enough to really comment. You know what I mean? But he kind of looked like shit when I saw him on TikTok. I'm not going to lie. I am so turned off by the incoherent drunk streamer at this point. It makes me sick. Just saying. I can't be down with that. It's too much, man. Whatever. Yeah. It's like I mean, I'll hear recently I heard bits and pieces of some stuff with them, but I was never really a big watcher of Wog. I wasn't like into all of that enough to be able to really comment and say much because I'll just sound like a bitch talking about shit she don't know. And I ain't doing it. Oh shit, my phone is gonna die. I'm gonna have to end the stream. I'm gonna have to end the stream. Thank y'all for coming by. I'm gonna get myself together and I'm gonna get myself together and go have some black eyed peas. Wow, I can't wait. Oh shit. Yeah, happy new year. Y'all enjoy your first day of the new year and take a nap. You probably feel like a nap. I could maybe take a power nap before I go, but I really don't have time for that. Anyway, I'll talk soon.